Chris Devon. Right now I'm joined by Boston Power Player Bob Ernst, who's the president of FBN Construction. Bob, when it comes to a consumer who's going to build or remodel a home, where should they start?
So once they have a sort of defined scope, I think a good idea is to think about the team that they may want involved. They may have a trusted relationship or referral to a builder, and they might want to start there to interview that person and ask them what their thoughts are about who they should talk to. They may need an architect, they may need a designer, they may need a landscape designer as a part of the team. So whoever you start with, I think it's a good idea to assemble a team early and allow them to help you progress to your next stage.
And a lot of people probably think that it's a one-person team. It sounds like you could have a builder, a landscaper, an architect. There's a lot of different moving parts.
Absolutely. Obviously, depending on the scale of the project and any particular project, you may need all or just some of them. But the team itself and the way that they interact and the way that they all have your goals and expectations defined is really the key to success that we found.
Are there any online resources like an Angie's List or Yelp that you would recommend for something like this?
Yeah, you know, I think, as I always say, getting referrals from friends, neighbors is a really good way to start. And I think whether it be Home Advisor, Angie's List, or Yelp, or House, I think is doing more now. I think it's a good place to start. I've had a number of instances where people have used any of those and still had significant problems that they didn't anticipate because they thought a rating or a certain number of reviews gave them confidence that that person was the right person. I think it's a good place to start. You need to then develop your own assessment technique. You know, ask the questions that are pertinent to you and ask about the things that are important to you and find out whether that person can do those for you or not.
Makes sense, because the review that's given online might have been for a completely different project than what you're looking to do, and you really have to do your homework yourself for your project.
Absolutely, it's a due diligence issue. You know, any number of reviews can be positive, but they could speak to the particular time in that builder's or remodeler's life where, you know, things were going pretty well and they were able to handle that work quite well. They may have gotten busier because of those reviews, and now they're trying to juggle things. Or your job may be complicated enough and just above somebody's skill sets. And so it's really important to do that due diligence and ask the questions yourself.
Thanks, Bob.
Yep.
And if you're in the market for major renovation or to build your home, you can contact Bob and his team over at FBN Construction by going to his website, fbnconstruction.com. And remember, we have more real estate tips right here on our page on boston.com.